Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode 74. I am your host, Everett, aka Two Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. Joining me this week, the usual suspects, Devin.
What up?
Just what up, JJ.
Yo.
Very muted
What? I said yo.
from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Not your normal.
I think we got a lot. We got a lot to talk about, so we're just keeping the intro short. Don't be a bitch.
Oh my god. No, you know what? Actually, Devin is correct on that one.
I am always correct.
We do have a pretty good amount to talk about. Some small stuff, some big stuff. Nothing huge though, so.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about like the small stuff in your pants, like that. We can avoid talking about.
And there he is. All right, but you know what? He's right. We do have a lot to talk about, so let's get into what we've been playing this past week. We'll start with you, Devin.
I beat Ninja Gaiden 4. I think that's really all I've played this past week. Just wanted to plow through that because right now, as we're doing the podcast, I'm starting Outer Worlds 2. But yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4 was really good. I mean, like just the gameplay wise, story wise. I don't know, like Ryu's in it, and like I don't really know what was going on with the storyline, but the gameplay was really good. Because I'm not like a Ninja Gaiden super fan, so I'm like, they're talking about stuff. I'm like, I probably should know about this stuff, but like I don't know. I was like, I'll look up a summary, like I don't know, Ninja Gaiden 4 story explained, because I was just like, I feel like I should know things from previous games, but I either didn't beat them or don't remember. So, but gameplay wise, A plus, really good. Camera wasn't dog shit in this, so that made me happy.
Cool.
That's good.
What about you, JJ?
I've been playing this little game called RuneScape. Old school RuneScape. A little bit of that. Getting ready for the new skill in like 2 weeks or something like that. I did a big thing actually. For RuneScape 3 actually, like the main, like the serious one. Did a vote to remove microtransactions from the game, and it passed with 100,000 votes. So no more crazy like microtransactions to get like XP for your skills. I think there might be cosmetics, maybe. I didn't look too much into it for that, but I know they will be removing stuff where you can't buy XP essentially now anymore for those things. So, I play it,
Boo.
don't care, but like, because RuneScape 3 is fucking dog shit. But now maybe it's a little bit better now since there's no more heavy fucking duty microtransactions at the ass. It's like one of those phone games. You log in, here's this, all these pop-ups and shit. It's fucking
Dude,
annoying.
yeah, I hate that. I remember when I would play Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh yeah,
It was like what, 4 years ago?
New skin just came out,
Dude,
man.
like, yeah, they had so many
for the fucking 7th
They
time.
have so many
bro.
like pop-ups that you're just like, can I just get to play now or whatever? Yeah.
Seriously. I played that, a little bit Escape from Tarkov, did a little quest line to get an achievement before the game releases on the 15th. And I also played some Arc Raiders actually, and some Battlefield 6. Oh yeah, we played Battlefield 6 on the
Oh yeah,
Battle Royale.
I forgot we
And
played
we
that Battle Royale.
fucking won. Yeah,
We won every game we played,
it's actually crazy.
or
Bro.
just the last one, but we
We-
still got the dub.
You're like, we won every game we played. As I'm showing footage of us losing.
Hey, we won the. This is
It was
the
our
truth.
practice,
We won
bro. Those
the,
are practice, bro.
Yeah, we won the last game we did on it, and
That was pretty cool.
I mean, you got to watch JJ and I, like,
Oh
you
my
got to
God.
watch real players play the game.
Oh my
So I'm sure it
God.
was awesome for you. Like, you got to witness greatness. Like, it's like every time I watch a Vikings game and Justin Jefferson's out there playing, like, you got to witness Justin Jefferson and JJ McCarthy out there today just being great.
Oh,
That was
didn't
what
McCarthy
JJ
had a
and I
good game today,
were.
didn't he?
Yes, he's him.
He's him. Okay.
Yes, that's what it was like for you watching JJ and I out there.
Oh my God. It was like when I was watching.
It was
It was like when I was
crazy, though.
watching the World Series yesterday? You guys made a double play to end it.
Sure.
You're like, sure. We'll
I mean,
go
JJ and I don't get paid like that, but sure.
we don't.
Yeah, we get those for free.
It's like
bro.
what a surprise. The Dodgers, who spent the most in the payroll, won the World Series, as
Okay.
everyone thought they were going to.
Okay.
But no, it's just like, I know, it's just like people are like, "Oh my God, Dodgers won! I can't believe they won the World Series." I'm like, you can't?
Like they
What are
they
you,
paid.
stupid?
They paid enough people
Like,
to
what do you?
fucking win. They better win it.
You literally got what you paid for. Like, what are you, stupid? You can't believe they won? All they had to win, like they were. It's not like they were down 3-0. They were down 3-2. They won 2 games in a row, a lot during the regular season. So the fact that they won 2 games to finish the year, and they had Yoshi out there fucking pitching, yeah. Well, it's not really a surprise. And like I told you in the text, I'm like, you guys are fine. Like, you guys still have the advantage. Like, even when the Blue Jays were up in the series, I'm like, you guys are fine. I texted you that. So I'm not just like, just to derail it for a baseball conversation. It's not like I was, you know, I'm like, looking at it like, oh yeah, I totally said that. Like, I texted you. I was like, yeah, you guys are fine. I even texted you after that home run. I was like, that's game.
I don't know if was it you that sent it to me, right? In Instagram, that whole they use the Step Brothers for like the Dodgers to the Blue Jays. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Battlefield was fun though. I think very interesting.
Oh, the
I think a lot of
Battlefield 6
Battle Royale.
Royale.
It's different. It's obviously way fucking different compared to Warzone, Fortnite, and shit like that.
Honestly, I don't think it's that different from Warzone. The only difference is that you don't get money to buy stuff. It's the missions, instead of giving you money to buy things, the missions just give you better equipment. But other than that, to me, it feels like I'm playing. It kind of feels like I'm playing Call of Duty Warzone. Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, and like obviously you can't like with the fire that's there instead of like the gas. I do prefer, like, I like it how you can't just be like, oh, like I'm gonna hang out in the fucking gas for like hours and hours and hours and pick off people. You don't have to. It's nice you don't have to worry about that element of someone coming from behind in the gas.
Yeah. That's
Like,
the worst one PUBG when we played. Remember, like we're running, and it's like, oh, fucking people behind us.
yeah, I hated
Great.
that shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know. I think I like it a little. Well, I like it more better than Warzone, just because.
It's just, and this is the first iteration. Like, this is before like.
No, it's their second iteration.
Yeah, Battlefield 1 had.
Oh really?
Yeah, what was it called?
Okay.
I forgot what it was called, but yeah, it
Well, then it was
like the fire
been
killed you
dog
and
shit.
shit.
Yeah, no one really played it.
Yeah, no one really played it because I think Warzone was like the best shit at the time. That was like Warzone was like peak,
Yeah.
But again, it was Verdansk and shit like that, so that map was already dope as shit. But
I don't know, man. Like,
okay, you only had World War One. World War One guns, right, or whatever. You had like old school guns. Like,
yeah. Fuck, I don't. Was it called like
modern game with modern
Fire
guns or
something? Had something
Firestorm?
with Firestorm. Was that what it's called?
It sounds familiar, but again, I didn't play it. But that one, been Arc Raiders. I've been really liking it a lot. Just actually upgraded, I think, to the deluxe to get some goodies and stuff.
When does that game release?
Arc Raiders?
Yeah.
Came out the 30th?
Oh, that was the release? I thought it was like the game's in beta now or some shit.
It is always about the full release.
Oh god.
What?
Yeah, 'cause it was the 30th.
I actually did not realize it was the full.
Yeah, cars
full
platform, dude. Everything, dude. It's fucking tight.
Cool.
It's obviously, I think when I play it more, it's not like EFT. It's just, I think it's one of those, because EFT is an extraction shooter and that's also extraction shooter. It's kind of hard to compare the two, just because EFT is more like a fucking super hyper realistic fucking game, and this one's kind of like Division, kind of like gameplay, a little bit, and then you're fighting robots and shit, and you can kill the players. So essentially, it is like the Division, mostly. And you just extract, get some loot, upgrade your hideout, get upgrade your guns, get attachments, but like in the future. So, it's pretty tight. Night raids are cool, creepy as shit, just because everything's night and you can have flashlights so you can see people in buildings. The robots fucking chasing you and shit. I've been digging it. And the battle pass is free. I feel like it's kind of like the same shit like they do with like Helldivers. So just do missions and you get shit. That's it.
Cool.
And I got a golden cock. And because there's a chicken you can get, and every time you raid, you get goodies from like get like I don't know metal parts and all this other shit you can use for your hideout or make items and stuff. But I got a skin with it's a golden cock.
Jesus.
Can I see it?
Yeah, let me post a picture real quick.
Okay, so anyways, yeah. The only thing I played this past week was Battlefield 6, the Battle Royale. It's literally all I played.
Not Pokemon?
Dude, I think I'm done with Legends EA. Like, I couldn't finish it out. Like I said, I think I was like maybe 70% of the way through the game. And I'm just like, okay, this is stupid. Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, last week or whatever? I don't know, man. I might wait on the next game, not get it day of, like I've been doing pretty much every Pokemon game. I think I'm just going to wait now, because, I don't know, man. Or maybe the Legends sub-series just isn't for me. I probably just need that, like, just go fight the next set of, fight the next person, fight the next person, fight the next person, and that's it. Maybe no more, like, trying to have, like, a story of, we got to fight the rogue Mega Evolution Pokemon, or we got to do this, create the first Pokedex, or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I have not played Legends EA basically since I put out my review or whatever, so. But, like, last week, too, the thing is I really didn't play games, because I started a watch through of the Stranger Things show, like, because the end of the month they're gonna release the season 5. So I was like, you know what?
Part of it.
Well, yeah, the first half or whatever, volume 1 or. So I was like, you know what?
I hate that Netflix is doing that.
I know, but dude, those episodes are like fucking like hour plus or like 2 hours or some shit.
I know, but just release all of it at once.
What? I heard rumors the last episode, like the very last ones, are making theaters and shit.
No, I don't think that's a rumor. I think that's actually
Right?
the
Because
case.
it's K-pop, because it made so much money. I'm like, god damn it. Here we go.
I mean, it's what Stranger Things is. Is this still considered their biggest show ever?
Probably. Why are you trying to compare it to K-pop?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like,
K-pop's a movie, not a show.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
You just sound ignorant.
I'm just saying it's still considered their biggest show ever, right? Like Stranger Things. So yeah, if they're gonna release the last episode as like a Netflix movie in the theaters as well, or whatever, like, yeah, that makes sense. If they're if they've done similar things, they're trying to make this an event. I don't know.
They're making a bunch of spin-offs though.
I think I heard they wanted to make spin-offs, but I mean, I know that the Duffer Brothers aren't, like, their next thing is, I think, a Netflix show. But it's not Stranger Things. I think it's something else. It's another sci-fi thing, but it's as far as I know, this is it right now. So, I mean, but it's Netflix. Like, they make spin-offs for everything. Well, a lot of different stuff. Like, how many Witcher shits have they had? They had, like, there's that animated movie or whatever, right? Or maybe it was a show. I don't remember. But then they had that other spin-off show, and then of course the Witcher proper. I mean, they always, all these companies do that when they have like a popular franchise. They're like, we got to make spin-offs. Just look at The Boys. They have there's The Boys, Gen V,
Mm-hmm.
The animated, that's
Yeah,
it,
what's
right?
that anime? No, but there's also going to be something based on uh, the Soldier Boy character that's set
Oh
during
yeah.
that time, and they're gonna have The Boys Mexico. So, you know, there's that. I don't know. I mean, I would assume they want to do more Stranger Things stuff. I mean, wasn't the original plan? I don't know. I've heard that before. Like the original plan was Stranger Things. They wanted to make it an anthology show. So I mean, like they could just do a new Stranger Things series set in a different world, different universe of new characters that have to deal with strange things. I don't know. Whatever. I'm on season 3 right now. The season I actually don't like. So
The season 3.
I don't really like.
Like
I don't
half
really like
season. Half season 2 is the one where like fucking 11 leaves, right?
I mean, yeah, she goes to like and she finds
She
like
finds like
that.
the other people, right? The
Yeah.
other experience.
Well, no, it's just one character that has abilities. The others are just like
Oh
non-powered
yeah,
people, but they're like outcasts.
I hated that fucking part, bro. I
That
hated
so
it.
like yeah, I just finished season 2 today. Like I like that season. I actually like it as much as season 1 actually, except for that episode. I'm like this episode was so like it obviously it played a little bit into Eleven's character, but it also seemed like it was supposed to be like, oh, this was supposed to be the start of a backdoor pilot for a spin-off of I guess that character or these characters. Except
Yeah.
nothing obviously ever came about.
Planet, like plant the seed just in case.
Yeah.
They did. Yeah. I hated that part.
Are we talking about planting seeds? Because
He's all wow, planting seeds, backdoor. He's all now you guys are talking my
Everett?
language. Oh god. All right. So yeah, that's what we've been playing. Except for me, I've only played one game. Been watching Stranger Things. All right, let's just go ahead and get into the news of the week, or I guess actually, JJ. Anything on your weekly update of the games you play and your stuff?
No, it says the Fortnite Simpsons stuff, but that's it. From what I can tell.
I mean, you want to talk about that? Have you played some of the Fortnite Simpsons stuff?
No, I haven't really, because again, it's just been they've been having like issues and shit. Cause everybody's trying to play it. I know the season's like really small compared to like the normal seasons, so it's like not a really big battle pass. So I don't know. I think it might be just a month.
Hmm.
But from what I tell, like it seems fun. There's a lot of like Easter eggs and stuff in the game, obviously. And watching that, I think they're making 4 episodes. The Simpsons are making 4 episodes about this new season.
Of course.
And I watched the first one. It's only 6 minutes long, so I bet there's gonna be 4 episodes. Obviously, I think I want to say like maybe like once a week or something. But again, I don't know. But I'm probably gonna watch them just because I think I saw it on Disney Plus or some shit, or you can watch it on Fortnite. But I think what
probably
what's
get
really-
ready for the
that's pretty
Simpsons
funny.
movie. Simpsons
On
movie
2027, bro. Comes
Yeah.
out the same day as Minecraft 2.
And my mom's birthday.
Nice. Take your movies. See both. Double feature.
Double
It's,
feature.
the
I'm
funny
saying.
thing is, it came out the first one came out on my mom's birthday too. So like, I wonder if they're doing that again for that same reason. And she let me go. Yeah, she let me go to the first Simpsons one movie, and I was like, because like back then I was like a big Simpsons fan, because that was still like it still was pretty height of its popularity. So like she let me go like on
Yeah.
Wednesday. So
Yeah, I think I went to a midnight launch on that one, the midnight screening for that. Back when it's actually like midnight. Not
Yeah.
like 9 o'clock one, but yeah, fuck. I just remember that shit. It was crazy. God, those movie nights were kind of crazy too, watching that. We never had that shit no more, man. Movies come out at like a fucking 4 p.m. on a Thursday now.
Dude, right?
yeah,
Right? Like, yeah. All right then. Let's go ahead and start talking about stuff. You know what? Speaking of Pokemon, we were just talking about Pokemon. Let's go ahead and talk about this. In the first week of the release, or after release of the game, Legends ZA became the 5th best-selling game in franchise, selling 5.8 million copies in the first week. Yeah, that's a lot of disappointed fans. I would assume, according to social media, there was a lot of people who were not happy with the game. But I mean, I think I was talking about it last week, right? Like, the game's gonna sell. Like anything Nintendo is, it's Pokemon. But anything Nintendo is gonna sell, as long as it's like a popular enough franchise. Obviously, there is stuff like, I don't think the Metroid games have been historically sellers like that or whatever. But yeah,
No.
Yeah, I mean that's why they're not pumping out Metroid games every.
I know, but the fucking next one, baby. We're cooking. Hopefully.
But-
Yeah, hopefully. I'm hopeful.
yeah. But yeah, like I said, like I think I was talking about it last week. It's just like, I knew it was gonna sell a lot, and it just makes me like, damn, we are not gonna get any change in Pokemon. Like, they're not gonna, because I think
Yeah, well, maybe the next one. Maybe this is, like you said, maybe this one will be the turning point for a lot of people where it's like, fuck this. Like, next one, I'm not gonna buy it until I see it. I know it's not the same, but kind of a similar-ish thing is, I mean, you don't like her music, but Taylor Swift, a lot of people pre-ordered all of her the different vinyl variants of her stuff and she didn't release any singles of it before. And after talking to a few people who are big Taylor Swift fans, they were pretty disappointed after hearing the album. They're like, I just bought all these variants and it's not what I want. I'm not the biggest fan. I still like her music, but I'm not the biggest fan of this one. So it's like, next time I'm going to wait until you hear the stuff and then buy it. Like, it doesn't matter if you miss out or whatever. So it's like, I think consumers are going to get to a point where, especially if you keep pumping out crap after crap after crap, like with Nintendo, and not Nintendo specifically, but the Pokemon company just putting out crap games that are just looking like PS2, aren't innovating, getting the maps getting smaller. There's nothing to do in the smaller map. Like, yeah.
Sometimes I say it's crap, like it's a kid's game, but still, man, but I felt like us kids when
But
we
the
were
thing,
little playing
look,
this game, they're so
no,
good.
look.
Didn't matter.
First, I think I was saying this last week, or 2 weeks. I don't remember. Whatever. Maybe I didn't even say it on the podcast. I might have just been saying it to you guys while we were playing games, or whatever. I hate that whole it's a kids game. It's made for kids or whatever. Like, when it comes to the Pokemon, yes, it is made for kids. Obviously, still a lot of Nintendo stuff is. That's why they have certain things Mario has some features, right, where it's the jumping is easier. So I don't remember. There's it makes the game easier, or Mario Kart has it just automatically drives for you and things like that. I get that, yes, these games are still made with a heavily kid kid crowd or whatever. But the thing is, also at the same time, the franchise is fucking old, so you clearly you should know, it's not like they're really, it shouldn't be a surprise. They have fans who are probably in their 30s and 40s now, that would,
Yeah, they've been with the franchise forever.
yeah. So if you have, I shouldn't be hearing it just shouldn't come as a shock or whatever that you have fans of the franchise that are old, like me, 39 years old.
Woof.
Yeah, exactly. So the whole it's a game made for kids doesn't work when it's a franchise that has been around that long and hasn't really doesn't
No, he's
seem
arguing for you.
interested.
He's arguing for you.
Huh?
Grow up. Grow up. Stop playing Pokemon. Go play another game. Go play Power World.
Well, that's what Digimon
Play
is.
Yeah, go play Digimon. There you go. There you go.
See, and that's the thing. But that's the thing too, is that like you could look at Digimon as like, well, that's kids too. That's for kids too because of the anime or whatever. But like they made
You
a
think
good
anime's
game.
for kids? The fuck?
I'm talking about that anime specifically.
Well, like for like teenager shit, bro.
So, anyways, like I'm saying, they still made a game that like is very good. It looks good. Like it plays great. It has a great system and a great story. Like the fact that they went out there and made a good game and didn't just like, well, you know, Digimon's popular enough. We'll just put something out there. Like, no. They put some, and you know they don't have the money to give it like a great budget. That's the other thing too. Supposedly the budget was like $13 million for Pokemon or some shit. Like, there's no way it was 13 million. But I don't know, man. It looks like it. I don't know, man. That whole it's a game for kids. Because the other thing too, when they, you know, we've seen other games that were quote unquote made for kids that clearly had a better development time or better development than this one. Like again,
Pinata.
Exactly.
Pinata, amen, bro. Jesus Christ, dude.
But like the you could say the Mario games, right, are made for kids. Would you say that they clearly don't like put effort into those games?
No, and it depends which Mario game you're talking about, because like I don't know, like any of like the more RPG-ish games, like those ones, like I don't know, like it's gonna be harder for a kid to understand and how to do like that stuff, where it's like reading is required and stuff like that, and comprehension or like remembering where to go and stuff like that. So those ones are definitely a lot. I would say, obviously, yeah, just because Mario doesn't mean it's a kid's game. Like,
or actually, earlier this year, like the Donkey Kong game, like you could say, like, yeah, that's a game made for kids because of the way it looks and all that stuff, and it's, you know, it could be quote unquote mindless fun. But do you like Devin? You finished it, right?
No, I am like on literally like the last
But
terrain,
still,
and I just need to go back and
would
play
you
it.
say
Yeah.
that the development for that was clearly just like, oh, let's just put something out there?
No, I mean that they like, yeah, they restarted a bunch of times. Not like restarted. And maybe I think they maybe did restart, or it was supposed to be like a Switch, and I can't remember all the stuff that was behind it. But yeah, overall, no, it was not a like a rush development, and it's a good game. It's a really good game.
Yeah. So like,
I just need to go back and finish it.
I don't know, man. Like, yeah,
Oh, my bad.
when this is, especially for Nintendo, even though they don't fully own it, but you know they do basically own it.
It's an exclusive to your system. You gotta have you have some
You got to put.
hand in the
Yeah.
pie or whatever the saying.
They have to like. There has to be like a better like. You have to
feel
put
like
more
you can
effort.
Tell, like this one's fucking more by the book, corporate shit, and then Digimon did it for people that actually cared about the game, like the developers that actually give a shit. You don't need a crazy budget to make a fucking game either. As long as you have people that are very passionate about the fucking project
And
they'll
are
make the
gonna
game
do
good.
yeah.
Look at a fucking Expedition 33,
Yeah.
small fucking team, and made a fucking probably one of the contenders for Game of the Year. You know,
A
like,
lot of
insane.
people would say it is Game of the Year. I've
Yeah,
seen
I
that
think Game of the
online.
Year. But like, you know, obviously it's Silk Song all the shit. But I'm saying like it's almost automatically. A
Well, I
fucking
mean, we already
know?
know Ghost of Yote is gonna win it at the Game Awards. Come on.
It won't.
What do you
Come
mean?
on.
I really think Expedition will
Just
win.
kidding. Yeah, Expedition will win. There will be riots. There'll be 100.
Yeah, that's what everyone. Well, dude, like everyone's like, how is Ghost of Yote like still in the conversation of Game of the Year when nobody talks about it. And Expedition 33 is literally talked about like every day. Somebody's still like, dude, I can't believe this game exists. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like that's what it is, and I think Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo wants Pokemon just to be like, don't do anything crazy or not like crazy shit. You know, they can do a little things here and there, but play it by the book, play it too safe, so it'll just sell because these, you know, again, like
But
our
the thing
fans that
is,
play the game will just buy it.
but the thing is, what you're talking about doesn't even pertain to why these games are being as why they're disappointments. Like they don't. I don't think Pokemon fans expect Pokemon games to do anything crazy. I think if you just give
The
us,
crazy thing was fucking Mega Evolutions and shit, and then now there's this other one for fucking Sword and I mean, yeah, Sword and Shield.
but the
Did
thing
all the
is,
crazy stuff for that.
but the thing is, like us fans, Pokemon fans, don't expect crazy like gameplay evolutions of the game. Like we don't. Just make it like a decent looking game, and make, you know, like for Legends ZA. Like, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, you know, where okay, it's a different battle system, and you're not fighting gym leaders, you're doing this, and then we have the story, fine, or whatever. But like, maybe they shouldn't have been like, we're gonna set it in just Lumio City, and that's it. They should have made it as like, just do what Legends Arceus did. You don't even have to do what like Scarlet and Violet did, where it was just a big, big open world or whatever. Like it's just open, open sections or whatever you call it. I don't know what open levels, where it's just like, oh, you go to this area and it's a big area, and then you could go to this area and it's a big area, and you do all that stuff. I think if you'd have done that, it would have still been, it would have been, the size of the world wouldn't have been criticized so much. But also too, like the way the game looks, like that's not gameplay evolution or doing anything crazy. Like the fact that the game looks as cheap as it looks just means that they did not fucking care. And it's a small world. Like it's a tiny map. Like you could have made it look a lot more lively. And like Scarlet and Violet wasn't like so like, oh yeah, but like the way there was more people doing stuff. Now everyone just kind of stands still and is just like, hey, you want to talk to me? And that's it. That's what I'm saying.
And if the world just looked like, I mean, I feel like all the textures were flat and like dog shit as it was, but like if the world was like if it had a ton of stuff to do, it was built out, and like you could excuse the fact that it's like, oh, they had to do this, so like the world could be so big, but it's like, okay, everything is just like, you guys just tried to cut corners wherever you could.
Because that's the thing. Like, when you hear the criticisms of Scarlet and Violet, what is the main criticism of Scarlet and Violet? It looks like shit. The game looks like shit. Because, honestly, like, they made it a big open world, and there was a lot of Pokemon to catch, and there was, 8 gym leaders, and 7... I forgot what they were called. Like, powerful Pokemon. I forgot what they were called or whatever. That you had to beat. Or 16 of them or whatever. So, there was a lot to do in that game, in just that basic stuff. To then get to the Elite Four. And then you still had the storyline of, like, the Paradox Pokemon stuff. So, like, for them to do, like... Especially, too, because, like, Legends Arceus, again... It wasn't an open world like how Scarlet and Violet is. But there was open, like open level sections. And it was just like, okay, now go do what you're going to do. And for them to pare it down so much and like not have a lot to do and to make the game look so like it doesn't look good. Like you notice that there's not much else when the game doesn't look great, and then you're just gonna like it clearly looks like you just put minimal effort into the game. And this is their switch to like Pokemon, their big, quote unquote launch title for Pokemon for the Switch 2.
Or if you would have sold this at $50, I don't think people would
honestly,
maybe given a shit.
I think if it was sold at $50, people would have been like, well, see, that's the thing. I think if it was sold, it was $70. I spent $70 fucking dollars on this game. If I'd have spent 50 on it, I'd have been like, it's clearly a budget title. Like, this is just a side thing until we get to the next mainline game. I think it would have been more like, it would have been not better received, but I think the backlash wouldn't be as big. But charging $70 for this game makes it seem like a mainline game, and you can't do this for a mainline game. You just can't. You can't. And so, yeah, I don't know, man. Again, like I've said, I'm just repeating myself. I'm not hopeful for the next game, and I'm now going to be waiting to see if I'll even want to buy it.
Right, I'll probably buy the mainline one.
I don't know. I'm saying that I probably will too in the end.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. When is Pokemon Conquest 2 coming out?
Oh my god. You know what I would give for a Pokemon Conquest 2?
You're more of a fucking Pokemon Ranger, dude, bro.
No, hell no, dude.
No.
I love Pokemon Conquest. That game was great, dude. It's one of those rare strategy games that I actually play.
You play Final Fantasy Tactics, bro.
I don't care about Final Fantasy. Like,
So play the game. Fire Emblem.
I've beaten 2 Final Fantasy games in my life. Final Fantasy 8 and Final Fantasy 4?
The worst ones,
I would not say the worst ones. Final Fantasy 4
Which
seems
one
to
got
be
the
a
remake? Which one got the remake?
Final Fantasy 4 did get a remake.
No, like an actual remake of like a damn thing like Final Fantasy 7.
I mean, Final Fantasy 4 got a 3DS or DS remake where it looked like...
PS only, dude. That's like saying like Final Fantasy 3 got a remake, dude.
I think it was Final Fantasy 4.
Fucking Christ.
Is it Final? Let me see. I think it's Final Fantasy 4. There's a character named Cecil in it.
I played Final Fantasy fucking 3 on DS.
It might not actually be Final Fantasy 4. Oh yeah,
So
it is.
Harvey?
It is Final Fantasy 4.
Season Paladin? Dark Knight?
I think it was like a no. There was like a the main character you playing as is Cecil. He's like a dragon knight or some shit like that. I don't remember, or paladin.
He's a paladin. He's a paladin. And he becomes a dark.
No. His like friend is the dragon knight who like becomes a villain or something. I don't know. It's been fucking years since I played that game. I had
Dragoon? Dragon Knight?
something like that. I don't know. Like I said, it's been years, dude. And again, I'm not a Final Fantasy guy. I don't care about Final Fantasy. I've played through 2 of them, and that's about it. Like, I just don't have the desire to play through other ones. Or the tactics games. Or that racing game they had on phone. Or the Battle Royale.
Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, should play that one, dude.
Final Fantasy, was it First Soldier? No, it got shut down, so you couldn't even play it if you wanted.
Oh, it got shut down like in a year.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
All right, let's. We're burning a lot of time here. Let's move to the next thing. Yes, here we go. Netflix is currently making a Crash Bandicoot game. Show.
Movie. Show, yeah.
Show. An animated series is in the works at Netflix. So. Cool? I don't know, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not that excited. It's Crash Bandicoot.
You gonna hear the?
Yeah, you like bad platformers.
No, it's not that I don't like Crash Bandicoot, like the game series. It's just that, like, I don't know. I think Spyro's better, so that's why. Like, those 2 were coming out like around.
Wasn't there a Spyro TV? Wasn't there a Spyro TV show back in the day or no?
Let me check.
Or a TV show? Like there's a Skylanders one, but
Yeah.
Oh, it was a Skylanders, right? Yeah. Yeah, Skylanders Academy is an animated television series produced. Yeah, it was.
Remember they
Man,
hate how
Skylanders.
Spyro was using
Justin
that shit,
Long
bro.
was Spyro in that. Man. Jonathan Banks was Eruptor. Man, they actually had a decent cast.
Well, yeah, I already bought the fucking figures. They had
Wait a
money,
minute.
bro.
Hold on. No, hold
Norm
on.
Macdonald.
No. Fucking Bobcat Goldthwait was in that show. Holy shit.
They just
That is
we all
hilarious.
gonna stream it together tonight. Hey, dude, fuck. Everett, when you move it to Oregon, dude, we all watch it together, bro. Just oil it up.
That's funny. Wait, do you guys know who Bobcat Goldthwait is? Was? No, is. He is alive still, right? I was like, is that fool still alive? Did you guys ever? What was it called? You ever heard of a show? No, never mind. You guys never. That is definitely before your time. There was. He was a comedian.
Police Academy?
I don't know if he was in Police Academy or something like that. Yeah, he was, right? Yeah.
He didn't know. He fucking didn't know, but he's like, oh, you don't know shit. But like, oh,
So, okay. This is gonna be bad. He had like this. He has this like very unique voice. He's like, "Hey everyone, I'm Bobcat Goldthwait." Yeah, I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. He was with Nikki Cox for a while. That is hilarious.
say that.
No, Nikki Cox was on the show that he was on called Unhappily Ever After. He played like a doll that was like in the. He
was Payne's voice in Hercules, bro.
I don't remember that at all.
I know you don't.
Yeah, you're not.
You're old. It's fine. Scrooge? Like, come on, man.
Anyways, yeah. I remember him from Unhappily Ever After. So. I'm just surprised that I'm just like, what the fuck? Finding out that he was stooping fucking Nikki Cox for a while. That's pretty good. She got some she's very talented, we'll say, if you know what I mean. Yes.
Why
So,
are
yes.
you gooning on the podcast?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're
So yeah,
really good.
Crash Bandicoot. You guys gonna watch it on Netflix?
I
I'll
already
watch it.
fucking was able to pruder. There's a possibility of prudering it.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I'll check it out. I don't know. Maybe my kid will fucking watch it or something.
We'll see. I mean, if it's anything like their they did the Skylanders show, so. All right, let's move to the next thing. Let's stick with Netflix, actually. So, Don't Nod is now working on something that's based on a major IP for Netflix. I'm assuming it's a video game because obviously it's Don't Nod. I mean, they're the guys who did what is the name of that? Life is Strange, right? Yeah. They did Life is Strange. They did that. Remember that one game they made right before Life is Strange? Like, that's their biggest franchise or whatever. Like, what? Remember Me? I think it was called. You guys remember that game? No, huh?
Remember me?
Remember
Sounds
Me?
familiar.
I think it's called
Wasn't
Remember
it like
Me.
where they had like the memories and you would like go? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember.
No.
Yep, I remember. Yeah, it's a chick. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. There was we got like comics for it. I think at GameStop as like the pre-order incentive or something.
Steam gave it a 9 out of 10, bro. Shit.
It was their first
I was wanting
game.
to play
I did
it.
not know that.
I wanted to try it out, but it's one I was like, I just never did.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to try it out too. I never.
Fuck,
got
I just remember
around to it.
watching. I remember watching this shit on the GameStop TV, bro. Just the the trailer and they had shit like that talking about and that one, the fucking one guy with the glasses, some shit. Looks
Captain Redbeard.
No, fuck Captain Redbeard. Holy shit. No, it's the other guy. Fuck. He always like eyed the fucking girl host every time. We're like, dude, he's like saying what's up. every time. I can't remember his fucking name. But he's like, oh my god, that's funny. But
I just remember Captain.
Holy shit.
Captain
dude.
Redbeard. Like, if it came out,
Oh, no, he was a
if it
manager,
came
right?
out. Yeah, but if it came out that he had, I don't know, either he was involved in some weird sex cult thing, I'd believe it. Not saying he did do it, but if it came out, I'd be like, I believe
Okay.
It's weird.
it. You had to be there, dude. You'd have to be.
All right. So, anyways, so yeah, they're making a narrative-based game based on a major IP. What do you guys think?
I'll pull up a cap. I'm gonna pull up a picture. You just go back to Captain Redbeard. I'm gonna pull up a picture of him and send it in the Discord so you can see.
Anyways, what would you guys assume they're gonna be working on? It's a major
Life
IP.
is Strange.
You think they're gonna
Okay,
do Stranger Things?
It's probably gonna be Stranger Things.
Fuck, I gotta remember the other fucking like. Yeah, most likely, but Orange is the New Black.
Oh God, can you imagine an Orange is the New Black video game?
That'd be like fucking straight up. Well, if they do Stranger Things, I mean, Life is Strange story, but yeah, that's the only way to work, like for that. And
Well, cause like that's the thing.
a Witcher game, dude.
Oh God, I mean it's yeah. Obviously, it's most likely gonna play like the Life is Strange games. Like they do have a certain style. But yeah, I would assume it would be a
Black
I'm
Mirror. They did-
maybe.
Yeah. I know they made that one video game episode, but then they took it down because it's just whatever. But I mean, I feel like it's mostly the safe bet would be fucking Stranger Things.
What about you, Devin?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it just earlier. I mean, you're rewatching, um, like Stranger Things. I would think it'd be a missed opportunity to probably not do your biggest IP at the beginning, just because I don't know, probably your safest bet to do that. Um, yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be like a fucking Big Mouth.
Dude, because they're
Uh,
doing Crash Bandicoot, they could do a Crash Bandicoot game.
yeah, I don't think so.
No, not their biggest one. I just trying to. I'm just like really fucking spacing out fucking shows on Netflix right now.
Well, a lot of like Netflix originals are. I mean, you have like what they're not gonna do a Grace and Frankie. Uh,
Ozark, right?
no, they're not gonna do like Ozark. I really, it's got to be Stranger Things. And I feel like you like horror games. Like I feel like we're seeing like a lot of horror IP being like made. I mean, you have like the Friday the 13th game. You have like all these Five Nights at Freddy. Not like Five Nights at Freddy was like a movie first, but like you like have Five Nights at Freddy. Um, there's Predator games. There's Alien games. So I feel like there's a
Mhm.
lot. I feel like the horror genre is is. I feel like it's prime for like just you know being made. This is being made into a game.
I know what they're gonna make. They're gonna make a video game based on Lilyhammer. That's what they're gonna do. You guys don't know what that is, do you?
No.
Sounds familiar.
Ooh, what about League of Legends?
Oh, dude, that's insane. Like it's like a 5v5 MOBA type game. Oh, that's it. Because there's so many people, man. You play. You know. But hopefully this one
I
doesn't
know.
fucking make you just neck yourself. And less racism. Game chat.
Lilyhammer, by the way, Lilyhammer was like one of the first, if not the first, actual like Netflix original show or whatever. So maybe a House of Cards game. I don't know.
With less pedophilia,
What are you talking about? More pedophilia.
allegedly. Well, I mean, it is
More.
political, so it's probably like have a House of Cards, but then like there's a whole like subplot of like I didn't watch House of Cards. Whatever his last name, his island, like he has
Underwood.
an island,
Underwood.
Underwood Island.
Man, that show. You know, a lot of people talk about like disappointing final seasons of their favorite shows. but like they're disappointed because of like, oh, it didn't go the way they wanted or whatever. For that show, that was one of my favorite shows. And for them to be, obviously I understand that they had to get rid of Kevin Spacey. But fuck, man. Like, at that point, I think it's just like, you know what, we just can't do the show anymore. To, like, not have him and just be like, oh, he died off screen before the season started. Like, oh, okay, so this fucking show sucks now. That fucking last season is crap, dude. And here's the thing. I literally, like, last year, or maybe actually earlier this year, I did a rewatch of House of Cards. I ended at the season right before the last season. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't need to watch anymore. I just don't need to watch anymore. Because I was like, I'm not going to watch that abomination again. Just not. Sucks.
I'm surprised you actually find anything like, you know, trash. Because like you love trash.
That's the thing. So that should tell you. Yeah, I do. Look, no, I freely admit I love trash. I love trashy shit. I love things that I could turn my brain off and blah blah blah, whatever it is. That should show you how, or tell you how bad that season is. That even I couldn't find any redeeming qualities for it. Like, just can't. Like, there's a reason that show was so popular or so good. And once they got rid of him and tried to be like, well, we're gonna do this, like, no, it just didn't work. Like, as good as what's the actress's name? I don't remember her name. As good as she is, like, she couldn't have carried the show. Like, it needed to be, especially too as the final season. Like, you needed to have Frank Underwood in it. You needed to have Frank Underwood. It's just like how that show that had the guy who played the father in Man of Steel about the Cowboys. Yellowstone. Like, he wasn't in the final season, and a lot of people don't seem to like that last season now.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened with that. Didn't he like hate or like clash? I think him and the creator like clashed over like that. Essentially of like who was more important to the show, like him as the creator of the show or him the actor. So
yeah, that was, I don't know. Actually, we're gonna talk. Speaking of Yellowstone, like, we're gonna talk about the guy who created that show probably a little bit later, actually. So, weird coincidence. But yeah, all right. Actually, let's keep talking about Netflix for a little bit, because we got one more thing that somehow Netflix got involved in a lot of news this past week. So, Netflix is looking to buy Warner Brothers. Obviously, we talked about this last week. I mean, obviously, most of it doesn't have to do with gaming, but they do have their own, their gaming division, their game development division. So I'm assuming Netflix probably is going to get that as well. And the reason why I want to talk about this too is Netflix has, I don't know, they haven't stopped, right? I was going to say something else, but I already know you perverts. But they haven't stopped, right? Like, they still try to do some video game stuff, except for obviously what we were just talking about. But remember, because they had like their own Netflix, like, publishing or whatever.
I mean, you can.
But it was like all phone shit, though, right? And I think
Yeah, most of the stuff is all
shit.
phone. Like, you can play like GTA 3 on your phone.
Yeah.
Like, they made like that weird like 8-bit like Stranger Things game for like season 4.
Okay, so what do you think? Like, you think they would probably want to keep the gaming division and try to like, oh, let's make bigger games off of our own stuff?
How many times I can play a Stranger Things game, bro?
Oh my god. Everything just goes back to Stranger Things. I mean, they do have other stuff, don't they?
Yeah, well, I've seen Stranger Things, so.
Maybe they make an Ed Gein. Ed Gein? How does the name? an Ed Gein movie or a video game.
Jeffrey Dahmer, dude, right?
Or Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah. That was another big show for them, right? Jeffrey
Whatever.
Dahmer.
I want to take some pictures.
I don't know. I mean,
Perfect Neighbor, the Perfect Neighbor, right? That's another fucking killing shit.
what is it with Netflix and a lot of like serial killer shit? They have a lot of stuff about that. Like
I think
there's
well, a lot of people. I mean, it's entertaining to them, and I don't know. I feel like it's pretty cheap to make.
That's him, like, yeah. Like, there's YouTubers doing
I
that.
mean, like, yeah. I mean, you could just go out to interview people. I mean, like you had like obviously the very beginning of the pandemic, like the Tiger King. Like, you're just interviewing people. It's not like you have to pay a lot to
no, but
fucking
remember, yeah, what was
interview
that?
people.
What was that one? What was that one documentary series about a serial killer or something like that? That was like super popular. That was a Netflix thing. Making a Killer or something? Making a Murderer?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was like in Wisconsin.
How to Make a Murderer. I think it was called How to Make a Murderer. I'm gonna look it
Yeah.
up. That was like super popular.
Yeah, not surprised. Wisconsin doing some stupid.
Oh no,
shit
Making a
out
Murderer. That's what it was called. Making a Murderer. Didn't they do like a second quote unquote season or whatever? Yeah, they did.
there. Yeah, like but that one was like no one liked that second season because it was just like following up on the people, and people were like, "Yeah, we don't give a shit anymore."
You know what's funny? If you look at I don't know if you guys didn't watch that, right? The Making a Murderer?
No.
I did, yeah.
Oh, like, dude, the fucking like theme song and like opening credits or whatever just looked like they were trying to like copy Walking Dead. It just looks funny. Like if you do a side by side thing, it looks like they were just trying to do that, like what The Walking Dead was with like like ominous, like oh here's the ominous field and things like that kind of shit or whatever. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know. You guys have any other thoughts on like not or just thoughts in general?
Well, supposedly they're gonna keep James Gunn around, so that's all I really give a shit about.
No, that's nothing. I agree with Devin.
All right.
Let the man cook.
Yeah, and like I don't know if they do get the gaming stuff, like we talked about this before. Please license out shit to developers to make cool DC games. Please, for the love of God. There's good properties. You can make games. If someone wants to make a Batman Beyond game, let them make a Batman Beyond game. If someone wants to make a Superman game, let them make a Superman game. If people are passionate, if you have a passionate developer, i.e., like we talked about before, Expedition 33, if you find people that are passionate about making a game, I don't know, you can make money.
So
Don't be a
actually,
bitch.
this is a good segue.
Yeah,
There-
for the well, yeah.
There is a rumor going out now that supposedly there is a Flash video game set in the DCU that is supposedly in early development. And it's set in the DCU, so I guess this would be, I don't know if they would, whoever their Flash is would probably
Probably
voice
Jake.
him.
I think it's Jake Garrick. Is like I don't think it's Barry Allen. I think it's a Jake Garrick Flash from like the murals in Superman.
That's interesting. Flash video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean like I don't know how you do a Flash video game. As much as I love the Flash character, I just don't know what you do exactly. Like, is it just gonna basically
You
be
run?
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it basically
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be like
Sonic.
a Sonic, like a 3D, like a Sonic 3D style game? Like, is that all we're gonna get? Because like, even those games don't really work out too well because you can't just run the whole time. And then this one's obviously gonna have like actual combat
Reverse.
compared to Sonic. So it would probably be more, closer to like the Arkham style stuff.
Yeah, and I wonder if like I don't know, does the bad guy like whoever like Reverse Flash or whatever like I don't know, do they engineer something that you know they put on like he gives like all the bad guys like suits so they're all theoretically like super fast so that way you're doing like when you're in combat with somebody that like when you're fighting them it's not like obviously if Flash was fighting just like a regular goon from Arkham Asylum like he would just be able to you know
Just run around him. Like,
run
yeah,
around
get
him but like does Reverse Flash engineer suits and give out all these suits to everyone so like to all his henchmen so you guys are all running fast and doing all stuff so you could do something like that so which I don't know and it'd be kind of cool to yeah we're
Actually, what's it
getting
called?
introduced
No. You're saying suits, but in the comic books, and it was in the Flash show, season 2, I think. There is it's a drug that gives you
yeah
super
so
speed.
yeah I couldn't remember exactly what they did in the Flash show but yeah so yeah if he gives drugs to his henchmen and then yeah, that would be a way for to have just like your normal run of the mill grunts. Like,
to fight.
it's like
Have a damn
Flash
fighting
has to
tank.
be like fist fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Uh,
like you're just running around in circles and beating the shit out of these guys in just easy mode, I guess. But yeah, that makes more sense. And I wonder if it's like what if he's new, so he can't really use his powers that well. Maybe I don't know.
Honestly,
Like
though, the thing is,
newer.
you're talking about Reverse Flash. I if
I just used Reverse Flash.
no
He's
no
got
no,
obviously.
I know, but for me, I think I think what would be a better
Probably
villain to
Gorilla
use?
Grodd is gonna be.
No, see, I think if you're gonna do anything, you use all of them or whatever in like some aspect. But I think I would actually like Godspeed to be the main villain because in the comic books, he's actually like a friend of I want to say Barry Allen. So like you could have that whole like how the Miles Morales game had the whole like they find out that they're friends and all this stuff and it's supposed to be like just for the story's sake. I mean Godspeed is like that's the you could choose from. I love the Flash, but like when you look at his rogues galleries, yes, he's got some cool ones like Captain Cold and Gorilla Grodd and the Thinker and all that, and Mirror Master that aren't speedsters, but like he's got a lot of speedsters too. Reverse Flash, Godspeed, the Rival, fucking Zoom, fucking Future Flash. There's a lot of just other evil speedsters. Black Flash, like
It's because realistically speaking,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, because he kind of has to have just like a lot of people who are fast, because it's just like, unfortunately, that's kind of like just his power.
No, I muted my mic a bit because my brother was saying is like because realistically, like you kind of like to fight Flash, you kind of have to have speed. Like yeah, obviously again, like I said, there's other villains. Captain Cold is one of his big ones, but he's just Mister Freeze. I mean the Thinker's pretty cool, but his whole thing is that he thinks really fast and he's smart.
Yeah, the reason why I think it's probably going to just be Gorilla Grodd is because James Gunn in a lot of like, I mean, in Peacemaker season 1, there's like they use the gorilla that gets chainsawed, and like they mentioned gorillas a couple other times, and there's like this weird thing, where like I don't know, like way back in the day, like if gorillas were on the cover of DC Comics, like those comics would sell better. So for some reason, if there's a gorilla involved, like people gravitate towards it for whatever reason. So I think that's kind of like, I don't know, some people like. So that's the only reason I think it might be that.
Hmm.
Like he's talked about that in podcasts about the gorilla thing. So, but it would be kind of cool to get introduced to like a DCU character like through a video game. Like instead of a TV show, you get introduced to them through that, which would be pretty cool. It'd be the first
Yeah,
time.
that'd be
I
tight.
feel like I would feel like that'd be the first. I mean, like Marvel, I don't think's introduced a character in a because none of their games have connected to the MCU, right?
No. Fuck
Alright.
no.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was like, I'm not misremember. I mean, like, I
Yeah.
didn't know if there was any like, I don't know, like Telltale type game that was like,
I think the
connected
only
to
one that
the
really like
MCU.
connected a game to the movie for Marvel, not MCU, but Marvel was the Spider-Verse movie. You get the Spider-Man game character
Yeah.
in that. But yeah, but again, that's not MCU until maybe the new Spider-Man movie when they bring maybe their shit over. It's weird. But I think maybe I don't know because they had fucking Donald Glover in there, and he's fucking Prowler, and that's the same one that played in the Homecoming. So kind of an extended MCU thing, maybe. But it's weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
That could have been a different variant. Like, oh, that's a
Please make
different-
it. I want more DC games in my life.
You know, you were saying that like they had the Jay Garrick version, but I don't think they're gonna use him. I think like yeah, they had him in a mural thing or whatever, but I think
You think
going-
he's dead at this point?
I think it's like he's dead or retired. I just don't see them. Unfortunately, it's like I don't know. I want to say it's too much of a risk to not use the Barry Allen character because of how popular the Barry Allen character became, thanks to like the show and stuff. But I mean, he did make a risk. He took a risk with using for the Green Lantern, in the movie, using the oh my god, why am I forgetting the name of that one?
Guy Gardner.
The Guy Gardner Green Lantern. But I mean, he's also kind of having his cake and eating it too with like the Lantern show that's still gonna have fucking the other popular fucking Hal and John for the Green Lantern. So I guess he could take the risk. Plus, it wasn't a Green Lantern movie. It was a Superman movie.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, or do they introduce like the main Flash, but also is there two, like, I don't know, is the twist at the end like, you've been playing as Jay Garrick, and then at the end like Barry Allen comes and takes over or something. I don't know. So like you could have two Flashes are in there.
Or like what? Like
it's like
that's how the Flash does the multiverse, right? Because he goes
Yeah,
to
like,
whatever
I
the
don't know.
fuck they can do to the movie, kind of.
Yeah, like
that one.
maybe it takes place in like, I don't know, let's say like the 60s or something, and then whisper, and then it fast forwards to like you're playing throughout the years, or who knows, because I mean, like with Flash you can travel forward and backwards in time, so eventually like you're fighting, if it
I
is
wonder
like
if they would do that,
reverse
yeah.
Flash, or
I wonder if
you
they
know,
would have
so
a
who knows?
mechanic of that, yeah. Where it
Yeah,
deals
like
with
at the end
time.
of the game, like you're just like, oh, now we're in the movies now, like then takes place of that shit. Like that's a way to get the character out of the game into the movie.
We'll see. I mean, it's rumored. Obviously nothing's been announced, but we'll see.
I just
what
want more
happens.
DC games in my life.
You know what? Yeah, I do want more DC games because we don't
We're
get
getting
enough.
I need an
remastered
Injustice
of
3.
Superman 64. Nobody? Alright.
I mean, I own it. I have the Superman 64 cartridge at my house.
You're kidding.
I used
have
to
it
play it a
just for
lot
the
back in the
lulz.
day.
You're
I got it just for the lulz, dude. I got it for like $5. I don't remember where I
That's
picked it up.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I used to play it a
fucking
lot
great.
back in the day.
I think, dude, if I
don't know
ever
owned it
found
or
out,
if it's
like,
Hollywood.
if David Cornsweet, like, or if like Henry Cavill does like a signing event, like where you can like mail in items, I would love to fucking send that in and have him sign it, because that'd be so fucking funny. To have like a
Everything,
signed copy of Superman 64.
Yeah, doing it for Henry Cavill would be funny because I feel like
Henry Cavill would, because he would probably be like,
he knows
the
that
fuck?
shit.
He'd probably think it's hilarious too. He'd be like, "Right on, mate. Let me sign this for you."
that was a little. I feel like that was like Australian and
I don't know,
Wait, does it sound
man.
like Hugh
They're all
Jackman?
they're
British?
all, they're all British, fucking Australian people. Whatever. Anyways, let's move to the next thing. All right, let's talk about the Call of Duty movie for a minute here. So, fuck. So, looks like the Call of Duty movie has found its director and writer, Taylor Sheridan. I said we were going to talk about him earlier. He's going to be co-writing the film, along with Peter Berg, who will be the director. Taylor Sheridan. He created the Yellowstone show. He also did he's done something. What is it had to do with like oil shit or whatever as well. He's done a lot of those for like that Paramount Plus and all that stuff. A lot of their shows. But Taylor Sheridan also made like the Sicario movie.
Oh, yeah, I like those movies. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Berg, he's directed a lot of like action-y movies or whatever, or like whatever, like The Rundown, Hancock, The Loser. Oh no, he didn't direct The
Hancock.
Losers. But he also directed like
Everett?
Battleship, Lone
Oh,
Survivor.
Rihanna, bro. Oh yeah, dude, Rihanna.
Fucking Tom, dude.
Yeah.
That's
What?
Dude.
Actually,
Backwards, just a real quick story about that Battleship, dude. Fucking Tom, one of our friends, had like the biggest fucking crush on Rihanna, and like he was like begging all of us. He's like, dude, guys, we gotta go see Battleship. He's like, I'll pay for everybody. We're like, no, you can't even pay for me to fucking go see that movie. We're like, no, we are not going to see Battleship. Like, get out of here.
so Peter Berg, like I don't think you guys would know him at all because he has done some acting stuff, but
I don't know the guy, but
like if I said, oh, he was in this, I don't think you would, and like, oh, it was this guy in this movie, I don't think you would be like, oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. But Devin, Taylor Sheridan, I think you would know because he was in Sons of Anarchy. He was the deputy in the first like 3 seasons or whatever.
No, yeah.
He played the cop who was after them. Like, I'm gonna take them down. I don't care. He was that guy who then unfortunately gets run over. Season 3, right? Yeah,
Hell
season
yeah,
3.
brother.
Such a loss because he was a good character in that show. Who'd have thought that guy was just gonna go on to make like a bunch of like cowboy TV shows apparently. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, these guys seem like they'd be. I mean, the Sicario movies, yeah, they're pretty good. So maybe this means the Call of Duty movie could be pretty good. But again, like
yeah,
what?
it's like it's kind of tough to fuck up an action movie like that. If you got just good people like that, like Sicario was good. If it's like that, it'd be pretty cool. It could like literally Call of Duty is just the name. It could literally be some generic fucking shooting movie. It'd be fine. Just have a couple. Oh, it's Captain Price. Like, oh shit, fuck. But okay. Or it's fucking Woods, bro. Like, or some shit. Like, I know him. What are the numbers, mate? Shit like that.
I think I
There's
talked
Nicki
about it.
Minaj.
I think I talked. Fuck. I think I talked about it, right? Like if they're gonna adapt one of the games, you're gonna do the Black Ops games, right? Like that's what you would adapt, or the Black Ops games.
It's Black Ops have like, especially like Black Ops 1, like has one of the better stories. So like, I feel like you'd want to.
And I'm looking it up, what he's done. I mean, if he were to adapt a Black Ops, make a Black Ops movie, like he did that. I don't know if you guys heard of that movie, Lioness, or show. I think actually.
Yeah, with the girl, the Gamora chick, right?
Yeah, what's her fucking name again?
Zoe
Saldana.
Saldana. Yeah, there you go.
Like it's a spy thriller show, so like he knows a little bit about that kind of, like he's obviously done some stuff. I think that show's already like what it's had 2 seasons now, and it's been renewed for a 3rd season, so it's it's received well. That means he knows what this dude doing a lot of shit for Paramount Plus. Like, look at the if you look at this,
badass paycheck probably.
dude. So in addition to doing like the Yellowstone, he's also did the
Maybe he should have done Halo.
But dude, in addition to doing Yellowstone, like obviously he did the prequel shows for that, 1883 and 1923. But like he also did Mayor of Kingstown, Tulsa King, The Lioness Show, and Landman.
Sylvester Stallone, right? Tulsa King.
Yeah, I want to say yes.
New season.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone. Like, dude, he does a lot of fucking shit. He's doing a lot of
stuff.
stuff.
When you do some good shit, like, come on, dude, just stay with us, bro.
Yeah, but all these shows are like yeah, Landman is still going, Lioness is going, Tulsa King, maybe Mayor of Kingstown isn't going anymore. No, it had a 4th season which just aired this, literally, fucking like 6 days ago. Fuck, I wonder if it's gonna be back for a 5th season. Wow, he's doing a lot of work. Damn. So yeah,
Trying to get his bag up.
Yeah, right. So yeah, he could. Seems like he could do like if they did a Modern Warfare, like it's just a straight war movie, or if they, like I said, I think they'll do the Black Ops stuff. Looks like they could. They could do something. We'll see.
We shall see, indeed.
All right, let's stick with some more movie news, I guess. So apparently, well, I guess it was actually debunked by Kojima himself. Supposedly, the Wachowskis once asked Hideo Kojima to design a Matrix video game, but publisher Konami reportedly turned it down. But then there was like an update to the report that Kojima himself was like surprised to read that the creators wanted him to make a game. So maybe they asked Konami and then Konami said no, and they just never told Kojima, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, so my thoughts on this though is just like, why him? Why Kojima?
Hey, so like, what do you call it? Like, the first Matrix movie, or like
just a Matrix game.
Oh, like when this time frame? What would this time frame be though? Or like when? Cause like obviously it had been like what after like what 2017, or no 2016, 2015.
Why would it be after? Like
I mean before.
Yeah, I mean it had to. I didn't see a time. It had to have been like. It had to have been during the height of, like, the Matrix stuff. Like, why would you do at any point? And like, how long has it been since he's been gone from Konami?
Yeah, that was like 2015 when he left, or 2016. Whenever fucking Phantom Pain.
Has it really been that long? 2015 Kojima production. So, yeah. Yeah. Fuck. It's been 10 years. Yeah, I can't find like a time frame.
Yeah, October 9th. Damn.
No, but I can't find a time frame when they were asking. Like, so obviously
It's gotta
then
be between the trilogy, right?
it has to be during like I said, during the height of the Matrix, because like
Matrix Reloaded, 100%. But anyway.
So yeah, I mean, him doing a Matrix video game, like we know what Kojima does, what kind of shit he does. Do you really think he would be good for a Matrix video game?
No. Well, the thing is, it doesn't seem like a good fit because Kojima's gonna want to do his own thing. Like he's like he wouldn't want like the Wachowski brothers, they
At the
have their Matrix
whoa,
vision.
whoa, they're the
So
Wachowski sisters. Whoa.
I didn't know if they transitioned back. I really don't keep up with them. So, but yeah, so the sisters, like now, but at the time they were the Wachowski brothers, right? So
Yes.
now we're talking about like in the past. So Wachowski brothers in the past, they have their vision for what the Matrix is. So it's like, and that's probably why Kojima said no or didn't want to do it because he probably was like, what if we do this? And they're like, no, that doesn't fit within like our, you know,
Oh, sorry, I'll
our
be right back.
vision. So that's just me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, that's just it's a very like weird like because he's very like yeah, he's out there. He does a lot of weird shit, and for him to make a video like obviously there's some I guess some weirdness in the Matrix or whatever, but like nothing like a fucking Kojima game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I don't think it would have worked, but it probably would have sold well still. I mean, yeah, you got Kojima making a Matrix game. People are gonna flock to it, but I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this for a bit. Nintendo just recently had a patent application get rejected in Japan. The patent was for like for monster capturing. It was rejected by the Japanese patent office as it quote unquote lacked an inventive step. Trying to look at what was patent application was determined through a third-party submission that this step existed before Nintendo's December 2021 priority date, with games such as Studio Wildcard's Ark, Capcom's Monster Hunter 4, Pocket Bear's Craftopia. I didn't even know they made a game called Craftopia. And Pokemon Go. What the fuck? So Pokemon Go using it? Fuck them over. However, the refusal was non-final, meaning Nintendo can either abandon this patent or file a new patent application with amended claims. So they can still go after it. Yeah. I guess the big news for this is that like because this got rejected, this could hurt their lawsuit against Pocket Pair because of Power World or whatever. I've seen a lot of people celebrating this because I mean, well, what we talked about it too, right? Like, of course, they're going after the smaller studio. They're not going to go after the bigger studios.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, that's like, but them losing that part for like catching like monsters or whatever, it's such horse shit, dude. That is such a fucking reach. I'm glad they lost.
Again, like, yeah, I mean, they could go back to it, but I don't know, man. Like, at this point, is
Like,
it
you can't
worth
claim
it?
everything, bro. Like oh, we captured like if you capture anything like in any sort of way, that's our shit. So fuck yourself. Like that's
Well, I guess
bad.
because the main thing was that, like, if you use a spherical object or whatever, that was like the first thing, or why they were going after Pocket Pair. But I guess because other games have done just capturing creatures, it's like no, you can't patent this kind of shit because I guess that's the thing too. Like patenting filing patents on all these kinds of things, like to try and like we're gonna get own the copyright for this shit or whatever. Like yeah, it just gets opened up for exactly that. Like you're using a monster, a ball to capture creatures. Like, that's our thing. Like, why is that your thing? Like, but then like
It's
if
like
they
Sorry, go ahead.
no, but it's like then if a company's like, okay, well, it's not a ball, it's like a square. Like, well, no, actually, you're using an object to capture creatures, and that's our thing. Like, wait, whoa, I thought it was a spherical object. All of a sudden now it's an object. Like, yeah,
I'm above the law. Yeah, I know. Like, it's like the whole fucking thing with the Nemesis system. Like, it's just ass. You know, like look what happened to it. Just because they have it, it's just you can't do this shit no more.
like, yeah, and I know I've talked about this before. I hate like. I hate that, like, yeah, companies will be like, we're just going to patent this, and now we own this specific feature for games. Like, come on. Like, can you imagine if fucking id patented, like, oh, you are looking through the eyes of a character and shooting, so now we own the patent for first person shooters. Like,
Like Nintendo's like they're dumb that they did
I
it.
know, huh?
Like,
Gears copyrights cover based shooters.
Yeah. Then we don't get games like Uncharted, The Order 1886.
I'm glad we don't have that one anymore.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I know what you mean. What
Or
was the first like
a
fighting
better
game, right? Like
Street Fighter, I guess would be
yeah, so like
Street
yeah,
Fighter
Street
2.
Fighter was fucking like yeah, no more card combat, nothing else.
Like, no, we own the patent for two characters looking at each other on a flat plane and fighting. No, that's our patent. Yeah. I don't know, to patent like specific things. Like, yeah, just yeah.
Say it's cringe. It's cringe, bro. It's cringe.
Yeah, I really hope that, and I know they got granted something here in the United States. I don't remember what the patent was, but like I just hope they actually, like, eventually stuff like this is like, no, you guys can't actually own this kind of thing. It's video games. No. Just no.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. You guys got anything else? Any other thoughts on that? All right. You know what? I mean, I don't think we're going to talk too much about this. So, just real quick, this obviously has to do with what we're about to talk about, but Amazon just had a shit ton of layoffs. I don't know the exact number. I just know it was way too many. But the reason we're talking about this is it looks like Amazon, because they were getting into the gaming, like that's not looking too good right now. I know, like earlier, I think it was this year, maybe last year, they closed Double Helix, right? Yeah, they closed Double Helix. I don't remember when it got shut down. Shit, maybe it wasn't actually this year, but I know they shut them down at some point.
I feel like we talked about that shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but,
talked about Silent Hill and other stuff.
yeah. Now, development has ended on New World, which was their
Yes.
MMO. The servers will be live through 2026. But when they hit season 10, that's the last update or content release for the game. And then I couldn't find anything. I saw something about them, like, because they had that, what was it called, Luna or whatever it was called, their streaming service, like that is still going, it looks like. But plans were unsure if it's gonna still keep going. So yeah, I don't know. Like, these guys bought up some studios, and now those studios are probably going to get shut down. So,
Sounds like something Amazon would do.
Yeah, I thought honestly, just like side note, not video game related. I thought like Amazon fired a lot of people in the warehouse thinking to get robots or some shit or AI shit to do it.
well, they're trying to get a lot of different stuff to be done.
Obviously,
So,
you know, it makes sense for fucking a warehouse job. They're like, just get some dude or robot to do it.
I don't know. I just wanted to put this, like, talk about this because it's affecting gaming, you know. And then, like I said, like they shut down Double Helix games. You know, they're probably gonna shut. I don't remember who made the New World game, but they're probably gonna shut them down. And yeah, like you just these companies that that try to get into gaming, and clearly it's not their forte because they just don't care enough. Especially,
They're
I
trying to
guess,
just make a quick buck, and that's
yeah.
just not like they want like games to be released like I don't know. They come in there like, why isn't the game released yet? And it's like, well,
So
you know,
I looked it up.
yeah.
They didn't necessarily shut down Double Helix. Double Helix just became Amazon Games Orange County. They're the ones who released New World.
Yeah, my God, that was just straight up Amazon like in-game studio, like just straight up
Yeah.
Amazon Game Studio, like a name from them.
So, yeah, Double Helix probably is going to be shut down soon because they're the ones who made New World. That I did not know, actually. No, but yeah, like you're saying, yeah, these companies are trying to make a big buck. Like we've seen Apple get into the gaming, but like they clearly just didn't, you know, care enough. I think they still do some stuff, but they just didn't care enough. Netflix, we talked about them earlier, you know, but they pretty much scaled everything back. Yeah, and now with Amazon, it's like, yeah, these companies that were like, let's get into gaming. Oh, you know what? Never mind. It's like if you're not going to be if that specific thing is not focusing on games enough with enough studios or whatever, it's just not gonna work. Especially too, I think the thing is like the way Apple was trying to do is like, oh, we want to bolster our Apple devices, and Netflix is like, well, we got to make sure it filters to people wanting to subscribe to Netflix and things like that. I just don't think it'll work like that. Like, oh, well, you need to be subscribed to Amazon Prime or Netflix or whatever it is. I think you need to just like release games and have it bear your logo, and then it's like, okay, well, whatever. But more layoffs. So many layoffs. All right, so we got another rumor to talk about. Half-Life 3. There's a not the game, just a Half-Life 3 trailer is rumored to be in production. Meaning, I mean, obviously the game, that would mean the game is in production, but yeah.
Like just make a trailer, prep it up for VGA or some shit.
Maybe.
Like last new shit. Boom. You're welcome.
So yeah, like, I guess some leaker, like, he hacked into some files or whatever and found, like, what is this latest HLX files? I don't know what that is. I'm not, whatever. Yeah, so it looks like it could be happening. but I
Half-Life Alex 2, bro. For the VR again.
I know,
Steam
right?
VR.
It's just Half-Life
They're
Alex
still
2.
not counting the 3 for any of their games.
Oh my god, I love that. That's a thing. Valve doesn't know how to count to 3, because yeah, what is it? There's
Team Fortress 2.
Team Fortress 1 and 2,
Left 4
There's-
Dead 1 and 2.
Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, fucking Counter Strike 2, right?
Yeah, Counter-Strike. Yeah, Counter-Strike 2 Go. Whatever.
Fucking what's that game? Dota 2. They don't even though yeah, there was more Half-Life games. It wasn't Half-Life 3, it was Half-Life 2 episode 1, Half-Life 2 episode 2. And they couldn't even do a Half-Life 2 episode 3. Yeah. I don't know. You guys excited to see a possible Half-Life 3, or you guys don't even care, do you?
I mean, I'm not the biggest. I will play it. But I'm not like one of these people. It's like, oh my god, this is my, white whale of a game that I have to play. I'm like, I'll play it. Like,
Yeah, I'll play it, too.
but I won't
My white whale game
fall
would
to my
be
knees.
Pinata.
Yeah, like I won't fall to my knees, be crying, and be like, oh my god, it's fucking real. But yeah, it'll be. I mean, it's cool if it'll finally exist, because I don't know. It does kind of suck that Valve has IPs. Like, I don't know, because what was that? Like Microsoft, was it
Back for Blood?
Back for Blood? Yeah, I was like, it's not Bound for Blood. That's what I had in my head. But like, why can't we just get a Left 4 Dead 3? Like, we got Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Well, it was back-to-back years, right? Like, it was
Yeah,
1
that's
and 2, like
crazy.
bang bang. And I thought for sure like there'd just be more, but it's like you I know they make money hand over fist on Steam, so it's like they don't need to. Like Valve doesn't need to make these games, but it's like it'd be cool because you guys have unlimited money. Like we don't need them all the time, but it would be cool if you guys made like a new Team Fortress, or if you made the new Left 4 Dead, or you guys did some stuff,
Well,
instead of just like a cool VR game every once in a while.
the thing for me is I don't understand why we haven't had a new Team Fortress game, because Team Fortress 2 came out fucking over 15 years ago, right? I
Yeah.
don't remember when, because it came out. It released with the orange box, right? Like it was, or maybe.
That came out 2007, yeah. October 10th, 2007.
So
I played the shit ton of that on the Orange Box too.
yeah, like
Oh shit. Oh, she was a mod on Quake. That's crazy.
like for
Yeah.
me, I'm like, I don't understand why they haven't, dude. A lot of their, it's funny. A lot of their games were mods of other games. Actually,
Yeah, I know
Like-
Dota 2 was fucking.
was a mod of Warcraft or something, right?
Yeah.
And then isn't Counter Strike a mod? Like the original one was a mod of something.
Mm.
I want to say Counter Strike was a mod for a video game. I don't remember. But I think the only thing that wouldn't have been a mod was the Half-Life. I'm trying to see. It was made by Sierra Studio. Oh, published by Sierra Studios. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, we have Counter Strike 2 now, right? So there's that. But why not? Yeah, a new Team Fortress game, a new Left 4 Dead, just something that updates the visuals and stuff. So we just have a
Funny
newer
too, 'cause
version.
Yeah.
Counter-Strike 2 Go is just a straight up better graphics and everything. That's literally what it is.
Especially because they're like, especially with I don't know. I think Left 4 Dead is super egregious because you have people who are like there's an appetite for a 4-person co-op zombie experience. Like people are making essentially Temu versions, but there's an appetite for it. Like you guys can make it and sell it, and make money. But as I understand, you guys don't need the money. so you're not doing it. But it's like you could, make your fans happy and just do some good in the world, develop games.
Yeah, like because like Left 4 it's crazy because Left 4 Dead is just such a game where, like you said, like it's 4-player co-op. We can just put it in, turn off our brains, have a good time, just crazy shit going on. It feels like it's never dull playing Left 4 Dead, just because there's so much
Yeah.
shit going on.
It's like, do you shut the fucking witch? And it's just like, yeah, well, you fucking
Yeah.
dumbass. Like,
Yeah, and then like, oh, like we're walking, like, okay, dude, there's a safe house. You open the door, the fucking tank's in there, like, what's up, bitch? Like, oh, fuck. And then you see like Everett's like running to the thing, like, hurry up, and the fucking tank just lobs that rock and just downs the bitch. Like, oh, you're like, oh god, he's dead. I'm like, well, sorry, bud, close the door. Just like leave his ass.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. It looked like it was like a mod for Quake, or like the guy who made it made mods for Quake, and then made Counter Strike. So
Straight.
there you go. All right, let's fuck. We are getting close, running out of time here to talk about stuff. Let's talk about Halo. A bit of Halo. Halo 2 and 3. Now we now got some rumors that they're developing or going to be remaking at least the campaigns for Halo 2 and 3. So we might actually end up getting that. What do you guys think about that?
cool, let's do it. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
they're
gonna-
gonna get released on Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Like, give me gears, but I want, yeah.
Fast game, more
Give me
achievements or something too.
yeah. I don't know. Give me, but I want like, I don't know. I guess I mean they're probably just gonna do all campaigns. But it would be cool to just start shitting on some PlayStation people.
Mm-mm.
And multiplayer.
I do find it kind of
I feel like the multiplayer we should use for Halo 3.
Yeah, like that would be fucking peak.
well. So, I mean, you'd think that they would probably. I think I understand why they're not doing the multiplayer though, because like they're gonna add in sprint and aim down sights in the campaign Evolved. So like I think that's why they're not doing multiplayer. Period with that game, and why they wouldn't do it for 2 and 3, because those games weren't designed with sprint, like with the way the maps are and everything, and they probably just don't want to work on having to like.
Or they just
Make
want
the
to
maps.
filter everyone to infinite.
It's not like it's for make it like infinite gameplay.
But I think it's like, oh, if you want to play the multiplayer, like you can go to infinite.
Yeah, but what about
Yeah,
for the
it's free.
PlayStation players?
Get a computer.
Get a computer. Buy an
The
Xbox.
PC, rich, you poor bastard.
I mean, I
Like-
honestly wouldn't mind a Halo 3 like complete remake, even for the multiplayer, because that's actually of all the Halo games, maybe Reach. I played a lot of Halo 3 multiplayer, even though I never liked it. I don't know why I played so much Halo 3 multiplayer, even though I actively hate that multiplayer. I think it's just because I had buddies to play with, and that's what they wanted to play. So it's just like, okay, I guess I'm playing this.
It's like playing game with friends. It's fun.
Yeah, but man, I really don't like like the obviously like there's like the discussion online between quote unquote real Halo fans or whatever and tourist Halo fans, like, oh, Halo shouldn't have sprint. But like, I don't know, man. I've played the Halo games from the beginning. Like I actually have been there since the beginning. I never liked the way those games played up until they added in sprint, because the
You
movement
hate any
is
game
so
that doesn't have
slow.
sprint, dude.
Huh?
You hate any game that doesn't have sprint. Look at Marvel Rivals. I don't play Marvel Rivals because there's no goodie that sprints.
Because the thing again, it's the thing I keep saying. I want to get right back into the action, and if especially Halo, like for it to be as slow as it is, and you're just like, okay, now I gotta fucking just casually fucking jog my way back over here.
I think back in the day too, I was talking to my buddy about it, and he didn't like the sprint either, but he's just talking about like, the whole point of the game was just seeing the whole atmosphere of the game, just going slow, taking your time, and just taking everything in the game.
You know, I saw someone say that, like, you're supposed to, like, take the atmosphere in of the game and look at everything. In multiplayer, no. No.
But let's talk about campaign, though. You're talking about campaign. This is a campaign only. We're not talking about multiplayer.
Yeah, like, I really am going to be like, I got to look at these trees. As I'm supposed to be shooting people. Even fucking AI enemies. Like, come on, man. I don't.
No, when you kill the enemy and walk around, dude, like the beginning of the fucking level of Halo 3, right, or something.
Okay.
Like spaceship and shit, you're walking.
You can still but the thing is that argument holds no weight when you can literally just be like, oh, wow, this looks nice. Because there's games that you can sprint that I'm like, damn, this looks nice, and I still stop. And I'm like, let me look at this. I did it literally recently in Battlefield 6. Where there's
Battlefield 6, a game from like 4 years later, yeah.
But I'm saying, I did that. I still, like, looked at some of the scenery in that game and stopped. And that game has sprint. There's never going to be a coherent enough or solid enough argument against sprint. It's stupid that people are like, it shouldn't have sprint. Get rid of sprint.
I don't think about him. I was like, that's how it was, dude.
The fact that I've seen people.
You hated fucking sprinting in Battlefield when you die. You're like, I wish there's bosses do shit to get back in the action. You even hated that shit, dude.
What are you talking about?
Like 2 podcasts ago, I hate Battlefield because like there should be
I didn't say
the game because,
I didn't say
like,
I hate Battlefield.
I have to run back.
I didn't say I hate Battlefield. I said I don't like it as much.
Fucking words of the shit.
But exactly that.
Not like walking.
But that's exactly that.
Battlefield.
Imagine if Battlefield didn't have sprint, and now you have to walk. You have to jog across this giant ass map.
I did for fucking Call of Duty, for like 5 years before they actually had like tactical sprint or whatever the fuck, and like jumps and shit. It was fine with then.
You are equating. You are equating sprint. And me saying that game, like to argue against sprint, you are equating that to something completely different when it comes to Battlefield. And your argument holds no fucking water. No weight at all. Because it has nothing to do with the sprint argument. The reason I was like, I like the Battlefield game, but I just don't like it enough, is because, again, it's way too big.
It's barren. And it's too big because, again, you have to run to the battlefield because it's so big and you want bots.
Yeah.
Like
I want some more shit to do.
Yeah, tank,
there needs to be more stuff to do in the actual, like, when you're playing the game.
So when you get sprint, now you want more shit to do because you have sprint. So having sprint should have bigger maps. So bigger maps means there's less shit to do.
I don't know what your argument is, because what does sprint have to do with, like, that there's not, like
what
that the maps are too
big. You
big?
fucking want, dude? Like, what, you want to play fucking shipment, like smaller than shipment, but sprint, like fucking full on tactical sprint in the whole fucking game? That's why fucking like Modern those games are fucking canceling
shipment.
That shit.
The reason I play shipment when I play that in Call of Duty is just because I want the chaos, but like not necessarily that's how I want maps to be. Like map sizes, depending on what the game is or whatever, like what kind of map size. Like if you're gonna have big maps, you need to make it feel like there's a lot going on. And if there's points where like there's a lull in the game, like I'm gonna be like, this is getting boring. We need to pick it up a bit more. Like that's just what it is. And that's the thing. Halo doesn't have big maps, but there's a lot of lulls in the game because there's no sprint. You're just like, okay, let me get over here. The thing is, I swear it is. I mean, I could be completely off or whatever because I just think Halo's slow, but I swear Halo, the movement is slower than even just like walking normally in other first-person shooters. That it's just slower. Like, and maybe it is because you're supposed to be like this big lumbering, robotic soldier basically. But like, no. Like, if the movement is going to be slow, then I don't want to play your game. Like, that's just how it is. And, like, everyone's like, well, you can jump and do this. Like, I hate that in Call of Duty when you see those people jumping up and down like fucking frogs.
Yeah,
like,
it's called halo jumping. That's literally the term.
Yeah. But, like, I'm not trying to just jump around and shoot. Like, I'm trying to fucking move to the side of you. Try and maybe get past you, turn around and shoot you. Not, I'm going to jump and see if I can, like, maybe see if you don't hit me. And, like, no, the jumping speed in that game is slow, too. Like, there's plenty of people that I'm like, oh, this dude jumps and I just move with him and shoot him. Or I jumped and he just moved with me and shot me while I was in the air. Like, I don't know. You brought in Battlefield, and that was just not a good argument at all. Whatever you were talking about was
for you running because you're
bad.
like, okay, I don't like
That was
running.
a very
I want sprinting.
bad
No,
fucking
okay,
thing to
so
bring up.
Okay, because you said I hate games that don't sprint. Okay, well, here's
I
Battlefield.
don't like
The
it.
maps are pretty massive,
But
there's
Battlefield
action
has sprint.
everywhere. Yes, yeah. So does Call of Duty. Right?
Call of Duty
All this
doesn't.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They even took away tactical sprint as well. Until you get a perk. Yeah.
But again, what does Battlefield like?
Because you're saying because you're so brain rot, fucking smooth brain shit that you sprinting your. Like, you need action right away. Any game with no action is fucking stupid.
What I think you're doing is you're just trying to, like, talk shit and not actually have a coherent argument. So we're just gonna move to the next.
I'm just
thing.
calling your bullshit.
We're just gonna move to the next thing because I think you're just trying to talk shit, and we cannot be doing that right now. So we're just gonna move to the next thing.
Go ahead.
We're gonna talk about God of War, the canceled live service game. Some details have leaked online. So, it was going to be a multiplayer live service game. Was it developed? It was development at Bend and Bluepoint. It was going to be set in Greece. And I guess Hades was going to be a big part of this game. He's obviously dead at this point, so I guess it was just going to be in his area or something like that. The Hades Armory. I don't know. That, I guess, would be like where you could upgrade your stuff and get new things and all that stuff. But yeah, it was supposed to be set in Greece, it looks like. According to leaked screenshots and everything. So, I mean, that's about all we know. It was supposed to be a multiplayer God of War game set in Greece. And it's now canceled. So.
Good. I mean, I love God of War, but I don't need a fucking live service God of War game. Like, I mean, I'm sure elements of that kind of morphed into that free update they had to God of War Ragnarok.
The Valhalla update?
Yeah, so I'm sure some of those elements got folded into there, so it's not like everything was lost, but I don't know. I don't need a live service God of War game. Like, I don't need any live service games in my life.
Fucking Last of Us, like the other live service multiplayer game.
I still do not understand why they canceled the Factions live service game. Like, their Factions multiplayer was popular enough, and if there was a game to bring out, it would have been that.
This is weird because my buddies still talk about the Last of Us multiplayer. Like, it was fun, like all the crazy shit you could do, like just having those gunfights. It was unique.
I know, like that would be like the one IP where it'd work. Like, you don't need a live service, like fucking Infamous game. You don't need a live service. I don't know, the Ghost of series. Like, you don't need a live service of those. But like, they're like the one. I don't know. But if it wasn't coming together, it wasn't coming together. But it just seems like all you had to do was, add live service elements into the Last of Us multiplayer.
I guess.
And call it a day.
I guess the details about like why it got canceled is apparently because Bungie was like, "No, this isn't gonna work." But it's like, maybe I mean, listen to Bungie.
People, from them.
Yeah, people can be wrong. Like, I think Bill Gates was. I was reading something today. Like, Bill Gates, read and I don't do the research to see if it was like super true what he said, but he didn't want like Microsoft to invest into like OpenAI, and now OpenAI like the money that they've invested is well worth of like whatever they invested like in their investment. So it's like people can be wrong. Like they could be wrong. Like I know you don't maybe don't want to risk that, but like if you can and like I feel like Last of Us being a big enough IP, people would probably like stick around. It's not like God, what was the live service shooter that bombed for them?
Concord.
I'm space Concord. It's not like you're gonna have like people will give it a chance. Like people are like, all right, hey, like the bones are good to this game. Can you fucking update it? Like we'll stick around, but you guys need to do something. Like with
I know
Concord,
it's
it's like
different.
we don't care about yeah, with Concord, it's like we don't care about these characters. Like I don't give a shit. Like I don't give a like this game's okay, but it's like I can get my fix from somewhere else where I care about those characters. But like with the Last of Us universe, if you can, I don't know, you have like, oh, my fucking character has Joel's jacket and shit like that. Like, I care about this. So, yeah, it seems dumb, but I mean, one less live service game in the world, I'm fine with that.
I mean, we're gonna get for every canceled live service game, we're gonna get like 5 more made because that's
They're like fucking cockroaches. You can't.
we're no look like look we're we're moving more and more into the future where like that's just how gaming is. Like they all these companies want to get as much money as possible, but they also want to keep your attention
Yeah.
as long as possible. And it seems like what are the biggest games in the world? It's fucking Fortnite, Roblox, Call of Duty Warzone, like games that are live service. That's I mean like there's that quote from Matt Booty or whatever, the head of Xbox Studios or publishing. I don't remember which one he's. No, I think Sarah Bond's the Xbox head of Xbox Studios or something. I don't remember, but Matt Booty's the one who actually said it. That like they're basically competing with TikTok, and
Mhm.
like a lot of people are be like, oh, see, they're out of that they don't even want to be in the console war. But it's like no, what they're talking about is they're competing for the attention of these people who are you know on their phones constantly and doing like losing fucking time just being on TikTok, on Instagram, whatever it is. Like it's competing for people's times. It's funny too that people were like talking shit about Xbox. Like literally, Sean Layden a year ago said the same thing. Like we're competing with TikTok, we're competing with like things like that. Like that's why live service is so prevalent now, and why so many studios are trying to make live service games, even when it doesn't make sense. Like, in what world does a live service Suicide Squad game make sense? It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It should have been. It should have just been an online multiplayer action game, right? The Suicide Squad game, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean that's what they tried to morph the Gotham Knights
The
game
Gotham
into.
Knights
Was
into. Yeah.
but you could tell the life service bones were still in there. Like, oh, you need like this many of this element to craft this thing. You need this many of element to craft the next like upgraded version of this. It's like, oh my god.
Like
go fuck
I'm
yourself.
honestly surprised that Borderlands hasn't gone full like, oh, this is full on live service. Like I'm very surprised about that because you'd think of all the like games to do, to do that, like
Yeah.
2K would be like, oh yeah, we're gonna turn this into a live service. So here's Borderlands. something.
Especially how much they whore out fucking the 2K NBA 2K franchise. So
Yeah, exactly. But like that's why live service is just so prevalent because it's competing for the time, the timeshare of all these people, and that's what these game companies think. If we make a live service game where we're putting updates and oh here's season 1 where we do this and here's season 2 where we do this, that people are gonna be like, well, now I gotta play this game and I gotta stay here. But we've seen way too many games fucking crash and burn. Concord was, yeah, that one of those games.
Yeah, these battle passes are getting a little fucking too much. Just because, again, you need to play those, you get the FOMO, and that's like because I got the extra edition or whatever for Battlefield, so I have the battle pass now for that, but I'm not playing it, so I kind of feel bad that I'm not playing it because I'm wasting it. And like the Fortnite, because Xbox is not getting the Fortnite like shit, and it's it's always the Simpsons one right now, so I'm like, I kind of want to play it, I want to get all the stuff for it, and then now it's like Arc Raiders, but the thing with Arc Raiders, it's free, so it's not too bad, but I kind of don't want to miss the stuff too either, so like bouncing through all these games, it's hard to play those games and commit too much time to the other stuff. It's fucking lame. I miss the old single player, just buy the game, play fun, and that's it, man.
Well, yeah, like I saw like this one person. He was like, it was like a joke thing. He's got home from work, and his buddy, he was like his roommate, and I was like, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm about ready to clock in. He's like, what do you mean you just got home from work? Like, oh yeah, I gotta do my dailies and this, and then I gotta finish the battle
Yeah.
pass for like Fortnite. I gotta go this, and it's like that sounds like a job. He's like, yeah, just gotta go put in the hours for these games. Like, gaming should be just fun, where like, yeah, you can just like, I think that's the reason why like I enjoy Gears, because if I take 2 months off from it, I'm not gonna like, there's not gonna be a new meta of in Gears where it's like,
Oh yeah. Watch my video, guys. I'll tell you the attachments you need for your gun to kill these people
yeah,
in like 2 seconds, bro, on Call of Duty or Battlefield. Like, fuck
like
that.
it's just, you're gonna like, you might be a little bit rusty from just like not wall bouncing for a little while and stuff like that, and your aim's just gonna be a little bit off just playing other games. But like, there's not gonna be like a new meta you have to worry about, like as long as like there's no new maps that have come out. But you can learn, like that's not. But yeah, it's just like all that stuff is just like, I think that's why it just, Gears is nice, and or you don't have to worry about people having better guns than you. Like, the better guns are on the map, so if you just want the better guns, you just need to get to the map. So
Yeah, I understand, like, yeah, like the Call of Duty style of like, oh, I have to have this gun in my loadouts or whatever. But man, I really, yeah, like, I wish there was more games where it's just like, no, everyone starts out with the same guns, and if you want the power weapons, you gotta go get them. But
Yeah, or like all the guns are just busted. It's like I like the M16 because I just like the 3-burst gun. It's not like, oh, this one's just OP because if you had this attachment with this, you're like, people die like in fraction of a second. But if you use this gun with the wrong attachment, you're just dog shit. It's like, oh, I like this because I like the way it is. Like most of the shooter games, I like P90. Probably not the best SMG, but I just always thought they were cool. But obviously the older Call of Duties like COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, it was still, it still held well. But now you're playing the shit, it's probably ass. Because again, it's not the meta gun. Because everything's now like, people just play too competitive now. Like too fucking, like way too sweaty. Like, you're not on a protein, dog. This is a public game, right? Or whatever. Like when we play like Gears, they're like trying hard as shit, and I'm like, dude, go play ranked, dude. The fuck are you playing normals? Same with Marvel Rivals. It's annoying. Oh, that's another fucking battle pass shit too.
mm-hmm.
all right, fuck, we're running out of time. Like, we're gonna talk about this one thing now. This last thing, because I did want to talk about this. Details on the next Xbox. So, this is a report from Windows Central on some details that they've heard. Obviously, nothing's been confirmed of what. Well, some of the stuff has been confirmed of the next Xbox. So, it'll natively run games. It'll feel like a traditional console, but it's obviously going to run. I mean, they've discussed this. It's going to run other, or you'll be able to play stuff off of other gaming stores. The main thing that's come out from this report, though, is a no multiplayer paywall. So I guess if this report ends up being true, they're gonna drop the whole multiplayer or the online part of their like Game Pass subscription and everything, which to me is a pretty big deal for them to do that if it's true because ever since Xbox Live Gold, like I don't know, that was 2004, right? When they introduced it, I don't remember. Like we've had to play for
Sounds
multiplayer
right.
for a long time.
The Xbox Live membership.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't remember. I got mine around like 2007. So
I think it was 2004, but I just don't remember. Um, yeah, like it'd be pretty crazy for them to just be like, don't worry about it. You can play online even if you don't pay any of the pay for any of the Game Pass.
yeah, I could see like you don't pay for anything, just play games and stuff. But like if you want the extra perks though that come with all this shit, then yeah, you'll pay. You know what I mean? Like you want all these games on Game Pass, you want first party games to be released, and you don't have to buy them. Just just
Yeah.
have
Well,
a
because I feel like
subscription.
Game Pass, like a lot of the games now that are coming on it aren't like just multiplayer games. Like, I mean, you have the Outer Worlds 2 that just came out, not multiplayer. Ninja Gaiden, not multiplayer. Like, you're getting a lot of games that are coming out. Like Hogwarts Legacy now is
Oh
a
yeah.
part of Game Pass. That's a single player game. Like, you're getting all these games that aren't. It's not like like Call of Duty. I mean, because obviously about Call of Duty, it's like Activision, so it's like people are you might think of that, but there's a lot of games on here that are for single player, not just, I mean, and then Hollow Knight. So like there's games on here. So it's like the appeal of Game Pass isn't, I feel like the multiplayer aspect of it is so like, I don't know. Some people might not even realize that it's like required, honestly, to be
Because
paid for just because so many people just get Game Pass Basic or whatever. So I don't know.
like yeah, exactly. Like I don't know if you're like I don't want to pay for membership. I'm like I don't know. You're paying for Game Pass and it comes with it. So like
Yeah.
if you have an Xbox, don't have Game Pass, you're like what the fuck you doing?
And then
You
it's
know?
just, I mean, that could be another thing of like, I mean, either getting people to switch over from, because again, I think Xbox doesn't care. They're just going to make a high-end PC with an Xbox tag on it, and if people want to switch over, I mean, then play, or it'll force PlayStation to, make their shit free
Make it
too,
free
and just
also. And look what happened. It was free.
yeah. So
Hey, they might get a free couple PlayStation games again.
yeah, it's true. But yeah, so
Last of Us, right?
yeah, not even you had to pay for the upgrade though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. That'd be the PS4 version for the when you're getting
Yeah,
it for the PS6.
but you had to buy the PS5 and then the PS6
I do
upgrade. You don't even
wonder.
just get the,
I do wonder if this ends up being true. That they're probably doing it right because, like, you'll be able to if all it turns out the way it they're saying it's going to turn out. Like you can play your Steam games and all that stuff. It's just like, why would you buy games, to play on Xbox if you could just buy them on Steam and not have to pay for the multiplayer portion
mm-hmm.
of it? So if it's like, you know what, we'll just get rid of it, but we do want you to obviously they would still want people to subscribe to Game Pass. So there's that, but probably best to maybe just drop the whole you need Game Pass whatever tier to play online. Now if you just happen to buy the next Gears game, the next Halo game, and obviously the multiplayer portion, you can just play it online. I think
Yeah.
that's like why they did that, but yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if you own it, you should be able to play it, right? Online, get everything to it. And it's like, oh, you bought the game, but now you have to buy another membership because you need to play online, whatever. You need to pay it. But I'm like,
That's
so you don't really,
probably the other
that's not
thing
you're
too.
locked out after multiplayer. Like, let's say like Call of Duty, like 80% of it's just multiplayer. Like I'm locked out of it 'cause even though I bought the game, I can't really access the game. So, I see that's what PC players are. Like, oh, I don't have to pay, but especially like Devin said, it's just going to be a high-end PC with an Xbox name on it, kind of like the Rogue Ally.
But they'll probably even add more like, oh, but if you subscribe to Game Pass. You get a lot of perks. Here's extra skins and extra this and blah 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 blah.
Well, yeah, like I said, it's like, yeah, you get games on sale for like on the Xbox side.
Well, it's like, well,
All the
you get the
big ones.
Fortnite
Yeah,
shit
Fortnite stuff
pass.
too. Like,
Who knows? Maybe they'll be like, if I don't know, if you subscribe to Game Pass, like you can get the Call of Duty battle passes like half off or some shit like that. They could do something like that in the future.
yeah, oh yeah,
So,
like,
and then
you
that
get,
would be definitely like a perk to, hey, you should buy like on the Xbox platform if you buy Call of Duty, like, and you're a
passes
Game
every
Pass
time.
subscriber, like, and your battle pass, like, people are gonna look at it, like, people could look at that and be like, oh shit, like, half
Like even the base one, and then guess what? People were like, dude, I just got the battle pass. Well, might as well spend like an extra like what, $10 or $20 or whatever. Like I would have bought the battle pass in the first place. I can use that to get like the upgraded version of the battle pass to get like the, well, like in Call of Duty, like the Black Cell edition, where you get like a whole bunch of set of skins on top of like extra goodies that you can only get from the Black, shit like that. Like I was already spending $10, but I might as well use it for the cooler skins. Now you're locked in with another subscriber. Yeah, that sounds good to me. That I'm playing World of Warcraft on the fucking Xbox.
There's also, I mean, you guys heard that there was like a rumor that they're gonna be adding like achievements or something, right? To like Xbox achievements to World of Warcraft. I mean, maybe they're planning on like, yeah, maybe that's another thing too. Like, yeah,
It's probably like
because
do this raid. Kinda like in Final Fantasy 14 has like console achievements, but it's like kill 1,000 mobs or some shit. Get to this level and get this level, and it's beat this expansion, beat this raid or some shit like that. But so I don't think it's gonna be too crazy like how it was in retail WoW or whatever. Like, how am I supposed to get this achievement from like fucking 2007? Like shit. But it's probably just gonna be some basic achievements you can only do on console or something. Do so many dungeons, but it'd be kind of cool. Like I said, it's you can probably just plug in your fucking mouse and keyboard on it and just play it, just like you can on Final Fantasy 14.
yeah.
Would I probably buy it? I'll probably buy it for WoW. I'll probably buy WoW on that fucking new console. Just try it out and see like I've actually played on it. And my buddy was saying like, and I think they're trying to get rid of add-ons anyway for WoW. So like, and they're trying to integrate some of those add-ons in the game client itself, so you don't have to download some extra program added to the game to like change your gameplay or whatever. So if they're doing it for like this console hybrid thing, for us play, we can just straight up just have those extra goodies that those people are already using on the computer. Instead of like, oh, are you playing on consoles? You suck because you need all these add-ons. There's no point of adding you in the game or whatever. So I could see WoW doing that.
all right, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I would like for there, yeah, to be. If I, want to play online just like that, then no paywall would be great. But we'll go ahead and end the podcast there. So that was episode 74 of the Gaming Chamber podcast. Again, you like what we do on this channel with the podcast, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Do the things. I've been Everett.
We can oil Everett up.
Yes, exactly. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. But I've been your host, Everett. Devin.
Please let us oil up Everett.
JJ.
I'm making a whole bunch of accounts after this fucking episode.
Wow. All right. And yeah, with that, until next time, we'll catch you later.